100 miles at Dover. We're racing at the Monster Mile.
Pretty good launch by the 98 on the bottom. I feel like, you know, the outside lane is always kind of preferred to restart, and he did a good job of jumping with him. That gets harder as, you know, you get laps on your tires and it lays a little bit more rubber down, but he did a good job initially as he fights with Justin Allgaier. Looks like he's going to have a good shot at clearing the 98 off four.
Yeah, that's what Justin Allgaier wants. We talk about how strong he is here. He's going to get himself into second place as they go 3 wide. No, almost 3 wide. It looked like it was there for a minute down in the turn 1. With Justin Allgaier back to that, he's going to be able to run his pace right here. He's going to be able to try to separate himself a little bit, possibly, and be able to manage his tires.
That it's easy for the bottom car to get out of shape, so it's how do you manage that?
In the pylon, drivers highlighted in purple, those going for the Dash for Cash. Final round of our Dash for Cash today, and the caution is out early. An incident in turn 1.
Come into turn 1, you see the wreck's already started. A lot of damage for Haley Deegan in the 15. You see that left front is tore all off that car. She was down the inside wall.
Tough break for Haley. Had never seen Dover before this weekend, and coming off a career best finish, 12th last Saturday at Talladega.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
Justin had a great restart on the bottom, really able to power by his teammate before they even landed into turn 1.
They got a pretty good shove by the 18, I think. They got connected pretty good, but yeah, that was a fantastic. And then he just powered around the 9, you know, into turn 1 and was able to take the lead over.
It's dangerous if that 7 gets out front here. We had his numbers off the top. This is a really, really good track.
And pull underneath him on the exit.
Kyle Weatherman, career best qualifying effort yesterday, started 6th, but he's dropped outside the top 10. Sieg goes by, Truex goes by, and the 8 of Sammy Smith waiting in the wings.
This is a bit of that freight train we were talking about. You get up there, and then it just kind of keep following through, and all you can really do here is just try to find a hole to get down, right? Try to get that gap, and you may see it's right there. Just turn down. It's not that easy. You can't just turn down right there.
Later than other drivers that are kind of hugging the bottom the whole time, so that's definitely a tool to use. It cheers up your tires a little bit.
Oh, and we've got our second caution of the day.
Sieg,
one of our Dash for Cash guys.
He needs to get out of that one.
There he is. Yeah, thank goodness.
It's on fire.
You see here, it's already on fire.
Had to have blown an oil line off of it and caught everything on fire. I don't know, coming out of the wheel wells like that.
Oil, gas line maybe.
Yeah. It seems to launch a little bit worse on the bottom, you know, if you have older tires. So I think Justin was like, I'll just try it. I think he feels confident if he enters even with the 9 into 1, he's probably going to clear him. So we'll see if he does that.
First 2 green flags of the afternoon. Control car outside. This time leader Justin Allgaier goes inside. As Blaney said, that's where he got the lead, and he's going to do it again.
Same song, second verse.
Sheldon Creed looking for second in the 18.
And you see everybody's back down to the bottom here to restart as they kind of picked up a lot of that rubber under caution. The rubber gets picked back up. There's a lot more grip in the racetrack to fire off. That top lane will come in a lot quicker than last time, though.
Ryan Truex certainly, and A.J. Allmendinger, and all of them have shown signs here in this first stage that could indicate they might be the one later on. For now, it's all about driver 7. Stage 1 goes to Justin Allgaier, and he matches his car number. That's his 7th stage win at Dover, the most of all drivers. Jones was second, his teammate. He needed those points. Custer gets 3rd. Creed was 4th. Riley Hirsch started on the front row.
Probably the first time he's been on the front row at Dover, I'm sure, for Parker.
Those drivers that ran it out, restart row 4. That's where Cole Custer is.
That's difficult, right? I mean, you see Cole Custer.
Cole Custer go.
And Austin Hill. They split that row. You know, these guys up in the front, right? They haven't entered turn 1 and 2 with clean air the whole race, right? They were kind of in the back, so you're lifting way earlier. So their commitment level, they don't know how hard I can drive into turn one. So that's such a hard thing as a driver when you have to change up your entry, especially on a restart where it's super hard and you're on older tires. So see if these guys can hang.
Jesse Love takes the lead. Jordan Anderson racing teammates behind him. Parker Retzloff, Jeb Burton. Burton coming off his best run of the year, top 10 at Talladega. And then some of those drivers that made a pit stop at the end of the stage. Cole Custer fourth right now.
Well, he's had to hang on. He's got that clean air, which is probably helping him turn some and made him loose. But Cole Custer is there. He's turning underneath it. And Cole has figured out how to run the top line. He's made these huge runs. You know, tire advantage for sure. It took longer than I think any of us expected for this to happen, for Cole to get to the lead. I thought it would happen a lot sooner than it did. Obviously a commanding lead right now, but Austin Hill's not too far back.
Custer going to lead the final 18 laps of stage 2. And he'll get that green and white checkered flag. For Custer, it's his second stage win of the season. His first came at Phoenix, another 1-mile track, and a good battle for fifth. Allgaier cannot get to Creed. So it's Custer, Hill, Love, Retzloff, and Creed, the top 5. Allgaier scores points again.
As we have our two Dash for Cashers lining up really close to each other with Herbst and Love.
Well, this restart's going to look like a restart with maybe 20 laps to go. It's going to be very intense. Everyone's going to take every run, trying to be super aggressive. They know the win is right here in front of them.
Yeah. Justin Allgaier did the same thing that he did the initial start of the race. You know, be able to roll the top super fast, pick up a row, and now I think we have the two best cars running 1-2 right now.
Riley Herbst able to come through fourth.
Real loose.
Look at that.
7.
Opens the door for the 21 of Austin Hill down to the inside. Racing for the runner-up spot as the 00 of Cole Custer starts to pull away out front.
Neither one can afford to give up the spot right here. They're both going to really fight hard for second place.
Jesse Love enters the party. Look at him riding that low lane.
But Justin Allgaier, we saw he didn't fire off very good, you know, and he lost some spots. He was battling the 21 car super hard. He was battling the 98 a little bit, and now he's separated himself. And the last 2 or 3 laps, he has been 2/10. He was 3/10 quicker than Custer this past lap. Cut it down to 2.5 seconds. If we run this thing long, like I feel like everyone's going to, just because there's weather, they're going to run it all the way to the end of the pit window. You know, has run up on these cars running 3 different lanes than him. Jesse Love's trying to get his lap back, so he is faster because he has newer tires than
Van
Cole.
Gisbergen trying to stay on the lead lap.
Van Gisbergen, you know, the 92 trying to stay on, you know, his lap. So, I mean, Cole is in a hornet's nest right now, and Justin's trying to pounce on it.
He got to Brennan Poole, drove right by him. I said, okay, maybe everything's going to work out here in this lap traffic. And then he got to Van Gisbergen, and everything changed. Regan?
Adam, things getting pretty stressful inside of that 00 car right now. We know we've got rain in the area. Take a listen.
Caution.
There it is, yellow.
Caution is out, and you see the rain on the windshield for race leader Cole Custer.
It probably was raining for a few laps, but when you're leading this thing, you're like, it's pouring. It's pouring. It is pouring.
No grip out here.
I don't know if crew chief Jonathan Toney is a dancer, but he might have been doing the rain dance down there. They needed that. Our 5th caution of the day here at Dover for rain. That has led to a red flag. Cole Custer is leading as all the cars have pulled down pit road, and we sit. Green flag.
Justin actually got a pretty good jump there. He's going clear the 21.
Look at Kligerman falling back.
He's trying. Waffle right behind him. He's going to get a run.
7's clear.
Allgaier to the lead.
He's going to come the bull into the corner for sure.
He goes wide. Austin Hill takes the top spot. Carson Kvapil through to second. Sheldon Creed is now third. How about
the wall?
Brandon Jones out of shape. Caution is out, 6-1 of the day. What happened?
See him as 3 wide. AJ Allmendinger up top. Riley Herbst on the bottom. AJ has to check up on the exit. He wasn't ready for that. And had to make a big move to not run in the back of AJ.
Yeah, just one of those things. AJ was up a little higher than he wanted to be. Got in the fence, checked up, and just he just bounced off the wall, you know. And the 9 is there, unfortunately, and is the got the short end of the stick on that one.
Officially 21 remaining as we're green once again at Dover.
A little bit tire spin from the 88. Still not a terrible start. Gonna lose second though. It's gonna be having to fight hard for third.
Austin Hill out front. Sheldon Creed through to second. Creed looking for his first career victory. He's finished second 8 times, including earlier this season to Hill at Daytona. So hard for him not running full time, you know.
Oh,
contact. Look at Gray into the wall.
Hard into the wall.
Caution is out. 7th time today.
Sam Mayer in the 1. Looks like he's just going to get him.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, we talked about it. You know, it's so narrow on the exit of these corners when you're trying to run side by side, and you know, the car on the bottom wants to shove up, the car on the outside wants to try to take a little bit of racetrack away, and that's like the worst spot, right? If they're on your left rear, you're already going to get loose, and then obviously contact makes you looser. That we all know.
Huge hit, Blaney.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a knock the wind out of you type of thing. These cars don't crush much on the doors.
Oh, good launch by the 18. 21 spinning tires.
Whoa.
3 wide, Ryan Truex.
There's Truex.
They're still going to be side by side off the corner here.
The 18 can clamp the left rear quarter panel. He's going to ship it down into 3.
Oh, for sure. And he ships him, clears it.
Sheldon Creed takes over the race lead. 10 laps to go at Dover.
Quapple.
Oh, he's going to get under him.
Got everybody loose. Carson Quapple.
Lead. Here's the 88. Carson Quapple inside for the top spot. Can he get there? Yes, he can. 88 all clear.
What a move.
Just packed the air on those two side by side. A horrible aero spot. Quapple recognized it, pushed it, got to the lead. He's doing a great job at right in that corner there. You got to
caution.
Got one spinning. Riley
Herbst sideways. Caution is out. 8th of the day.
Hold the brake, hold the brake. We're going to get hit.
Sammy Smith piling in. Kyle Sieg as well.
Here we see teammates with each other, and Justin Allgaier going to get a run under him. He kind of opened up the door for him a little bit there, Blaney. I don't. Late in the race, you open up the door, you're probably going to stick your nose there and try to make the pass, right?
Yeah, it opened up briefly. It was cracked open.
Overtime, a 2-lap shootout. If the leader comes around, gets the white flag under green, next flag would end the race. Should the caution come out prior to the leader getting that white flag, we'll reset him and do it again. Listen to Quapple Hill front row.
Hill got a good launch on the bottom. He's going to get loose underneath.
Hill goes for a ride. Can he hang on to it?
Nope.
There he goes onto the apron. Caution is out.
Caution's up, caution's up.
Yeah, I mean, Quapple does a great job. Yeah, what I think is great here is if you look at the first restart, Carson was on the front row. He lifted way early and gave up position. This time he learned from his mistake and he drove in. He said, okay, Austin, however hard you drive in, I'm going in even harder because I have to stay at your door. He did the right thing. Pretty equal start again.
Both these guys have their teammates behind him. Tied off of turn 2.
They're going to be side by side to the turn 3, I think.
Yeah, side by side. Forward momentum by the 20. He shipped it in there pretty deep. Oh, he's going to clear the 88.
20 on point. Ryan Truex takes the lead. White flag is out. 1 lap remains at Dover.
They're wrecking on the front straightaway.
Caution is out. And Truex had already taken the white flag. This race is over. Ryan Truex, for a second straight season, is going to win at his home track. He has tamed the monster.
Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, my God.
I tell you, man, you just got to be there around the end. You got to be close, see the front row in a final restart, and you never know what can happen. And Ryan Truex, I believe, led one lap.
I think he did.
The most important
led the most
one.
important one.
There you see Justin Allgaier loose. You've seen his quarter panel before he went green was already wrecked. I'm not sure how he spun out again. And then behind him, the checkup of everybody. Looks like maybe a chain reaction back there.
5th win this season for Joe Gibbs Racing. 3rd time that 20 car has pulled into victory lane with 3 different drivers. John Hunter Nemechek gets it done at Las Vegas. Martinsville belonged to Eric Almirola. And today,